Hi guys, it's JFixer again, and I'm excited to be back on this channel again, especially on today's video. I'm excited because I'm able to record this video within the space of 1 week after my last upload, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my apartment. Like I predicted in my last video that I uploaded, that I think the recording of this video is going to be a little bit challenging. That is because I'll be using a different style of video, which is the vlogging style, which I'm never really used to. So I intend to test my vlogging skills with this video. So typically, what a vlogging style of video recording will mean is that as I'm talking to you or showing you around, I'm able to, record myself with whatever devices I'm using, be it phone or my camera. But the challenge I have with the camera I'm using presently is that it's a crop sensor camera, which means that it's different from a full frame camera. With a full frame camera, if for instance the size of this laptop now, if we consider it a full frame, then a crop sensor camera is probably going to be able to show maybe 3/4 of this entire space here, which means a large part of the frame which I'm trying to show is going to be cut out of the video, and I don't want that to happen. Plus, it doesn't really capture the entire apartment, so that makes it very challenging. Then I resolved to another thing to do, which is my phone. My phone has been very effective in recording of video. I noticed that the camera stabilization or the video stabilization in my phone is much more better than the one in my camera. So the video recorded by the camera is just very shaky. Unlike the phone, there is a very good stabilization there. But in terms of how wide the phone is able to record the room, it's very little difference I observe between the phone and then the camera. So a little disclaimer before I further into the video. I probably don't need to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. The purpose of this video is not to show off in any way. And as a matter of fact, there's nothing to show off in this apartment. Everything that is in this apartment is probably a gift, something I get as a second hand, or even the brand new items that are here, I probably get them at the best of the discounted rate after applying so many discount cards and all that. So as you will see, the apartment is practically very simple, and we try to keep it as minimal as possible. The only possession I would have loved to show off is actually really priceless, and she doesn't want me showing her off, so we move. Yeah, so the aim of the video is just to show you what the apartment looks like before this whole photography idea came up, and then to test my own vlogging skills. Unfortunately, I won't be able to test my vlogging skills so much in this video simply because I didn't have the right gears for it. I didn't have the wireless microphone to do the recording, even if I'm placing the phone away from me as I'm talking about whatever it is I want to talk about in the apartment, and at the same time I didn't have a lens that is wide enough to contain everything. Typically, like I used to do, I like to bring a quick update regarding the channel and how the channel is performing. So a very quick one. I'm very happy and excited about this. The last time I was here, I mentioned that the channel had 88 subscribers precisely, and I'm speaking now. I'm very happy that I now have over 100 subscribers. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it. I don't know exactly how to check who my subscribers are. I think that feature is not unlocked on my channel yet. I think the more I grow the channel, the more tools I will have available. I'm not entirely sure, but I would have loved to know who my subscribers are. But my personal guess would be that many of my subscribers at this point is likely to be friends, families, and maybe work colleagues. Maybe very few people will be those that do not really know anything about me, which really makes this video very appropriate. So if you haven't been to my apartment before, this is something similar to what you will see. And if you have been here before, consider this video a way of refreshing your memory and reliving the moment again. So let's get into the video. So what will happen is that with the recording style I used to record this video, I'll have to watch it on my screen here. Sorry about that. I'll have to watch on my screen here, and then you have the opportunity to watch the display right on this red hand side of my display. And that's exactly why I love this setup, because I can always display things on this side. So let's get into it. As you may have noticed, there are lots of stairs here and lots of doors as well. And that is my apartment. So on entering into my apartment, this is the first sign that will welcome you into my apartment. It says home sweet home. What a lovely way to be welcome into anybody's home. I really love that. And the space you'll be standing in at this point is just enough for two people to stand side by side, not to walk. And the door up front, as you're watching there, is where the major discussion in today's video is going to happen. And now this door that is showing on my left hand side, that is the door to the room. I'm sure you agree with me that whatever happens in the room stays in the room. And if we turn around, the next door you are going to be looking at up front there, that is the one that opens into the restroom. So this is how small the UK apartment get. And now we are going to head towards the main business of the day, what my sitting area looks like before being turned into a studio. So on opening the door, this is the view you are going to get at the very first glance. I must admit I love the view myself. Yeah, that's it. So the apartment looks a little bit different when the light is switched on. The light just has a way of making the colors in the apartment pop. You are going to see that in a minute and enjoy the overview of the apartment. Please enjoy and tell me whether you like what you see. That's the overview, and I hope you really like what you see. So now I'm just going to go a little bit in depth about some of the things you see and to tell you exactly how they apply to photography. Rarely do you have anything in this house that doesn't serve a dual purpose, and mostly in this context is as they are serving their primary purpose, they are also useful for my photography. And I'm going to be starting on my left hand side, then I'm just going to sweep towards the right hand side, and then we'll go back out. So the first thing you are going to see if you are sitting in my apartment are my scrolls. I'm looking directly at them. They're very colorful. I think there are 3 of them there now. There's a 4th one, which is the most controversial one. It's a bright orange. Some of my colleagues like to tease me whenever I'm in that particular one. I was planning to actually do a photo shoot with them, especially the orange one. I think it's going to look very nice if it's on an orange background. I think I'm going to work on that. And then next to it, I've got the Monstera plant. I believe that is what it is called. It's a giant one. Originally it was purchased as a way of beautifying the home, to have some sort of plant in the house, but now it serves a very good purpose of being a nice photographic prop. I should be able to find a picture I'll pop on the screen. And then next to it, I've got the Sony speaker. There are very few things I can do without music, and I love quality music. I'd rather have a quality sound than have no sound at all. That's not what I meant to say. I'd rather have a quality sound rather than having a sound that is loud and lacks quality. So I really enjoy using that speaker if I'm going to wash my car, play some nice Afrobeat music. Sometimes you find some of the neighbors coming to pop their head to see who's playing the music. Some of them even vibe to the music. Anyway, next to the speaker is the PlayStation. I don't know exactly how this directly relates to photography. The only one I can think of is probably that maybe if I'm stressed after a shoot, yeah, I can always de-stress. And the PlayStation also has the feature to play music. It has Spotify, so I think it also works. Next proper is the entertainment unit. That I got from Facebook Market at a very ridiculously cheap price, probably about 10% of its original price. And the only problem with it when I got it is that one of the doors seems to be a little bit chipped, and a friend just came over to help me fix it. It's a very good buy. I'm very happy about it. And next on the list will be the LG TV. It's a 55-inch OLED display. I'm particularly happy about this purchase. We're able to get it for less than half of its original price, and that is after applying all the available discount, and we targeted the Black Friday date to get it, and I really love how it displays pictures. That is what I especially use it for during the photo sessions. I enjoy the little conversations that happen between two people when they are trying to select their photos, because I'm able to project the pictures. I'm able to project the pictures from the laptop and I project onto the screen. There's this little chit chat that happens. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Let's take this one. So it's very beautiful and it serves that purpose very well. The next one is going to be the sofa. I also got that one off Facebook Market, very cheap. I think I featured it in one of my videos. I featured it in one of my pictures. I'll apply the picture on the screen. And after that, what you'll be seeing is my little gym. I think I really miss this one. Unfortunately, I can't get to use it like I used to anymore. I was even thinking of disposing them off, but I was thinking somehow they can still serve a purpose when it comes to the photography. Who knows, I may get someone who wants to do a kind of a gym shoot. I think they will be very effective. I can just put them there as a prop. And I originally got them for a very cheap price as well. The bike was, let me see, maybe about 30% of its original price or even lower, and it was almost brand new. The user only used it twice because it's an old lady and she couldn't really keep up because of her health. She needed something a little bit smaller. So I really love the purchase. And the next thing you'll be looking at is the dining area. I know what some people may be thinking, that probably that is my favorite part of the house. If you are thinking that way, that's not true. I can assure you of that. I like food, but not in quantity. I like them in terms of how nice they taste. I like to taste good food, but not binging or eating voraciously, nothing of such. The table of my dining is exactly what I'm using now. There's always served very multiple purposes. I've used it for a photo session as well. It looks really good there. I'm definitely going to be keeping this one for a very long time. And the next is going to be the kitchen. I'll be sincere, I think the kitchen is the place where I spend the least amount of time in this house. I probably just go there, get my food up, maybe wifey whenever she needs assistance and I'm called on, then I go there. That is not to say that I'm not a husband material. God. So that's pretty much everything in the apartment. This is what it looked like before the whole photography idea. What do you think the apartment looks like now? Do you think it even looks better? Do you think it just looks different? Do you think it looks cluttered? Let me know in the comment section, and you are going to see that in my next video. Thank you very much for watching this particular video. I'm going to see you on the next one, and please do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you really enjoy this content. More are going to be coming your way as I develop in this photography journey. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Is the kitchen. This is probably the area in the house that I spend the least amount of time. If you're thinking I don't know how to cook, they play. Don't do now. That's burial. No bloopers, no bloopers. Nice. Okay, let's just talk. That's good. Let's go now. Let's take the camera's battery. That's it. This thing is hot though. It's a style where I'm using. I've started with this. Please don't shake by now. I'm showing you the overview of the entire apartment.